Welcome to this video. My name's Beckham. It's now the 20th of February 2019, and I mention this because time will eventually date this particular video. At least I think so. If you come across this a year or so later, its contents may not be a great revelation at all, not suggesting of course that it is that now, just an observation and a thought I'd like to share. Within photographic circles and image editing software in general, we often hear people say that they don't want to upgrade their software because what they currently have meets all their needs. Very hard to argue with that sentiment because we've all done that from time to time, and I certainly have. The issues we need to be aware of is that the digital world moves on without us, and we can find ourselves sometimes standing alone wondering where everyone's gone. Hardware and computer speeds evolve over time. Then our operating systems and the software we use advances to take advantage of the new hardware speeds. It's a bit like an arms race, but the result is we all get better software. Sometimes, of course, we can be forced to upgrade, and then we may be moving from version 4 of our chosen software to version 9, and that, of course, can bring its own frustrations because of the difference between the new software and the software we've been used to for so long. So where is what I've said so far leading me? Some time ago in the audio-visual world, I did kick myself just a little bit because I thought I was a bit slow in picking up on the fact that things were moving rapidly from the old small slideshows we used to make at 1024 pixels by 768 into 1920 1080. It seemed to happen very rapidly, and once it did, I looked back and sort of was a little bit annoyed that I didn't see the changes coming and make the change a bit earlier than I did. Now I wonder if we're seeing a similar thing now. One of the changes with regards to audio-visual that seems to have appeared out of nowhere are Mp4 videos. Of course it hasn't happened quite like that, it just seems that way. But Mp4 videos now seem to have established themselves almost as popular as JPEGs on the internet. It doesn't seem very long ago to me that I looked at slideshows created as MP4s and quickly decided that the quality wasn't anywhere near good enough. The MP4 video couldn't match the executable file that we would create through Pictures to Exe. Back then, the extra file sizes or the size of the videos with MP4s could also be an issue, and YouTube videos were small and low quality. So what's changed? Well, quite a bit I think, but Pictures to Exe has changed certainly. Create your slideshow as a HD MP4 video at 60p, and you'll hardly tell the difference, if at all, between the video and the executable file of the same show, apart from the fact that the video is going to be slightly larger. Why 60p? More frames per second to handle smooth animations and those transitions too. When Pictures to Exe 10 is launched sometime during 2019, there's going to be more advantages with video as the software continues to improve. Not only improving its handling of the video we shoot and put into the slideshow, but also the video we create when we publish the show, the MP4. The larger file sizes of MP4s also doesn't seem to be such a problem now. Our internet is getting faster, and uploading and downloading an MP4 video is faster than ever. I accept there's going to be some exceptions to this, but I'm not finding the use of an MP4 in a slideshow a problem at all, and I'm not a city dweller where you would expect super fast internet. I did a survey recently on those who post slideshows on the Pictures to Exe website. For every 100 visitors to a slideshow page, only 14 people followed through and downloaded the zipped executable slideshow for playing on their PC. It does seem to be the case that as MP4 videos have become more popular and better quality, people prefer to view them directly in the page they visit and not have to download a zipped file. They prefer the YouTube model, and it's not difficult to see why. It could be fear of downloading a virus that deters some users, and although we've never ever experienced a virus in any Pictures to Exe slideshow that I know of, the casual user wouldn't have that knowledge or that confidence. So to them, the safest option may be to just move on to those videos we can stream from other sources. In their view, it's safer. Another advantage of a YouTube video is that they can often be embedded into a web page. It's very easy to do. You just open a YouTube video, copy the URL at the top of the page and paste it into a web page. It works perfectly on our photo forum. The video is still running from YouTube, but you can view it in the page on the forum or website you're currently visiting. Very convenient. So the purpose of this video is to say that I'm going to put all of my slideshows up on a new website that I'm currently building as MP4 videos. So here are my reasons why I've moved away from the traditional exe file of slideshow software, and I now create an MP4 video of all of my presentations. The quality is no different, and I see several advantages. An MP4 will play on Mac and Windows-based PCs and also laptops. An MP4 video will play directly on most modern flat-screen televisions from a USB stick, or maybe via your Blu-ray player via a disc, but it will still be an MP4 video. A 16:9 aspect ratio slideshow published as an MP4 is perfect for uploading to YouTube, Vimeo, Facebook and other sites. That makes them easy to view on mobile devices and also smartphones. Of course, an interactive slideshow that offers the viewer control of the presentation is not going to be suitable for an MP4. An interactive show cannot be transferred to a video because it needs a PC or a Mac to play the content. But that publish option is still there. We still have access to it. So if you're an audiovisual enthusiast, publishing your slideshow as an MP4 may be something you hadn't given a great deal of thought to. Take a look at a short, fast-paced slideshow that I made a few years ago now, but I've republished it as a 60p MP4 video. This video would be a good test for you to see what you think of the image quality, the animation, that is quite fast, and the transitions in general. Also, how your PC or tablet handles the video. I have placed the video on YouTube, but just bear in mind the speed of your internet connection. No point in watching a video to evaluate the quality when it's the speed of the internet connection that maybe is affecting that quality. So I'm also going to post one on my website that you can download and play on your own machine. Now I think MP4 videos are becoming the standard if they've not already done so. What I noticed recently as well was in an audiovisual competition you were encouraged to submit your entry as an MP4. So unless something appears which I've not foreseen at the moment, all of my slideshows that I'm going to put up on my new website sometime through 2019 and those I may make in the future are going to be published as MP4s. Take a look at my example. Hot in the City is the name of the slideshow, but I do have a number of others on YouTube and on my website also. If you're watching this video on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel and hit the notification bell so you're informed whenever I put up a new video. I do have lots of tutorial videos on my website for Photoshop users, Lightroom users, and audiovisual enthusiasts with pictures to Exe. Come along, take a look.